Welcome to all, dear students. I am Shashidharan, workshop superintendent, and I am working here in the KMCT Polytechnic for the past 5 years as workshop superintendent. Regarding my background, I would like to explain you about my qualification and experience. I have completed THSLC from Technical High School Shornoor, and there I scored a highest mark in that class. And after that I completed my diploma in mechanical engineering from Government Polytechnic Perindalmanna. There also I have got the maximum mark and I was the first in that class. After that I joined in some industries, and after that, after completion of after passing RRB, I joined with railways as JE and completed 24 years in railways as section engineer. And after that, I joined with some engineering colleges as workshop superintendent, and finally here as workshop superintendent in KMCT Polytechnic. Thank you. Now, I want to tell you is my idea of coming here is giving a detail of your workshop practice. Student must have a quality, that is, he must be always participating in the class. Participation in the means a teacher can give you a lot of information and data, and the student must be able to acquire that. That attitude you must build up first. Second thing, you must know what is going to learn in the laboratory or workshop. Here, actually, as per the syllabus, you have to carry out a lot of practical things in the workshop and lab. In our mechanical department, a good mechanical workshop and machine shop is available. There you got a lot of wallpapers. From that, all these things can be read, and you can take a note of all those things when you are in the workshop and lab. And next thing what I want to tell you is, as a student you should have an absolute physical fitness for doing a practice in the workshop and lab, and you must be always maintaining that physical fitness. And what I want to tell you is, you must come with prepared for hard work in the workshop and lab. Then only you will be able to cope up with the energy requirement in the lab and the workshop. Next thing what I want to tell you is, you should be safety conscious in your activities. Safety conscious means you must be always aware about the hidden adverse things which may happen in the practice periods. You must be always keeping in mind that if I do this, there will be a mistake, or it may even happen a accident, cause for the accident. So you must be always keep in mind that you must be safety conscious. You must be always thinking of the adverse reactions coming out of the practice. Next is discipline. Discipline is the essence of life. Once you lost the discipline, you will not be able to acquire the knowledge, or you will not be able to attend the class. So you must be always disciplined. Discipline will make you to a very high level, and it will make you a very good person. Discipline is the essence of life. Then you should be an asker. You must be always clearing your doubts. Whenever you got doubt, you must clear that. Then only you should be able to proceed to the next step. Unless you clear that doubt, you will not be able to clear the doubt, subject or whatever is learned. The doubt must be immediately cleared. And you must be always having a constructive mind in your mind. That is, you must be always thinking of building up things. It is easy to destroy or demolish. It will be very difficult to build up a thing. So you must be always keep a constructive mind in your mind always. And you make learning as a practice and a hobby in your life. It will lead you to very high levels, and you must keep it in mind that you must be a perpetual learner in this period. Then next thing what I want to tell you is, here you will be having 50 marks for your sessional work and 50 marks for your practical works in the final semester end examinations. In the sessional 50 marks, 20 marks is given to the practicals given in the, or practicals done in your workshop or lab, and 10 marks is given to the rough record you are maintained during your study period or lab period. Then another next 10 marks is for the fair record you have maintained. So ultimately 40 marks, and 10 marks will be given to you for your attendance or your accuracy or your attendance percentage. If your percentage of attendance is reduced, your 10 marks will be also reduced. So you must be always keep in mind that 10 marks you are getting free for only thing your attendance, for your attendance. So if you are a person attending regularly, you will be getting 10 marks. So ultimately, totally you will be getting 50 marks. And the next 50 marks is for your practical work. In the end semester practical work, you will be having a practical model. So for that model, you will be allotted 35 marks, and 5 marks will be given for the fair record that you maintained during your lab period, and 5 marks for the viva voce, which will be conducted at the end semester examination, and 5 marks for the procedure you are writing about your lab practical. So that's all I want to tell you. Then next thing is, for mechanical A batch and B batch of third semester, that is workshop practice 30-27. Half the students will be trained in machine shop and fitting, and half the students will be trained in the welding and sheet metal section. So for that I will give you the details of students, or the number of students I will give you later. So for the automobile group, they will be doing practice on machine shop, fitting and welding sections only. So they will not be having the sheet metal section. So what I want to tell you is, this is a practice you are getting in our polytechnic, which cannot be equated to any other polytechnic. So that much perfection we are maintaining in our polytechnic, and acquire whatever knowledge, what much you can, you must acquire that and make a good mark, try to get a good mark in your end semester examination. Okay.